What if chess had gravity? As in, every time you move a piece, it then falls down until it hits the bottom of the board. That would be strange. This is a game about it. The goal of the game is to capture the enemy king. He is lazy and does not move. And the chessboard is big, but all the other pieces move as intended with that additional gravity. Now I have a bishop. This thing, I guess, is no longer confined to light or dark squares because of gravity, that evil fiend. But here I have 2 pieces. Do they have to work together? Like, if I put a king here and a rook here, what happens? It balances on the king's head, allowing it to get over this hump and then to the king. Oh, teamwork. Got a horsey. Horsey goes nay. And doesn't move in an L anymore, but can hang out in this box. What a funny board. Chess with obstacles. Here I gotta have more teamwork, I guess. I imagine getting a bishop in here is important. But I don't know if I should continue with this. I mean, I guess so. The king can go on, so why not? Don't overthink it. 2 knights. Interesting. So if I go on ahead, I can actually come up here and then down here. And then keep coming over until I'm stuck. Well, this knight, I guess, could have come up here the whole time, so it didn't even need to go on top of that. But they don't do anything here. Reset. Oh, I have an idea. What if the knight gets up here and the second knight gets to here? It can serve as a pedestal, getting it over here. Then I can bring that other knight to here. And then it can go on its journey. Ooh, chess puzzles. Oh, you got trap doors in which you can come up from under and then fall onto. That's how you get the rook off the ground. Because I was going to say, because it can only move in 2 directions, you couldn't really leave the ground in this game. Pawns. Can they ascend? Well, they can move 2 moves on their first move. So I imagine the pawns have to be used to hoist their king. Quite literally. Chess with actual feudalism. Say it ain't so. Yeah, I can march up here and then king can just drop off, get the other king. Ooh, the pawn could ascend. Yo. Oh, it does promote. I'm gonna take a knight. The nice thing about the knight is that I can hang out over here and let the king in. But like, if the king has to keep going, then I would need this barrier to be 2 pieces high. And I don't think this knight can actually get in. Yeah, I don't know about that. This knight's just kind of hanging out. Well, maybe he's supposed to be done with. Maybe it's time for the other knight. Ooh. Bring him in there. The 2-knight solution. This feels like a puzzle where I have to work backwards. There's 4 squares where the knight could end up before it hits the king. Is it close to any of them? Oh, it's like right next to the king. It's like it's a parity puzzle. Its parity is off by 1, so I probably have to make it fall. That's probably got to help. Is that enough? Oh yeah, that'll do it. All right, let him fall. A rook, a bishop, and a king. So I guess the challenge is to free the rook. Also free the bishop. Although I guess if I get the king out of the way like this, that'll work. But how am I going to free this rook? Because it seems like I would need to get another piece up there. Oh, it can come through here. That's big. I do have to win with the rook. So its journey is not over yet. I could bring the bishop around. Have it hang out here so the rook can come over and fall. And then it can still... bishop's not coming back. It doesn't matter, because I can just win with the king. Yeah. Bishop, your time is done. So is red king's. That's a lot of pieces. What is it, 7 pieces in total? And the red king's on the 7th floor? So you're telling me I gotta make a big stack? Well, if there's anything I learned so far, without any trapdoors, the rook has to be on the bottom. So I could put that there. Then I imagine the king's gotta be next, because at least the knight can go on top. Bishops can climb, like, any wall. This knight's gonna need a little help. But yeah, otherwise, I think the bishops can just climb the wall and make a full tower. A stack of chess pieces. The great chess totem pole. Who's gonna win this one? The knight? I mean, knight could go, like, from here, working backwards. Here. Well, then I don't know what. Maybe I have to work with the rook? Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, because at least the knight can get up this far. I think this rook has to help out the knight directly, Just not sure how yet. Also should be careful. If there's anything I've learned from watching chess videos, pawns cannot move backwards. So I should be careful about how far I advance them. Now this is interesting because I could move the rook over here. But all that does is let me put the knight here, which actually doesn't change anything yet. But it could go on top of this pawn. And wait a second, we might be cooking now. Because now it serves as a platform for the knight. Ooh, that's a clever puzzle. This game really makes my brain tingle. How do the queen and knight work together? Well, I assume they gotta help each other in this journey. Like the knight's gotta get up. And then, let's see if I can get the knight up further. Because I'm not quite sure how far the knight should go, but I might as well try to get it as far as it can. Hold on, even further. Get that knight all the way to here. But I guess it's like the queen that has to win, yeah? Is it? Because actually, if I get the queen to be here, the knight could fall and checkmate the king. Good supporting queen. Oh, another ascending pawn. It's gonna evolve. The question is, how do I save the rook? Because it looks to me, the pawn's gonna have to become a queen. I'll need a rook in this corner, and then a queen to go on top of the rook, and then in to win. So I imagine that's where the bishop comes in to help save the rook. At least like this far. So the rook could hang out here. Not any further, because I think I gotta save the rook again. Let's just evolve that real quick. Bring around the queen, save the rook, put it here. And then I think the queen can come in and win. Yeah, trapdoor. There's a key. Oh, lock and key to get to the king. So the rook has to get to the king, but not right away. I think the rook also has to get to the key. Yeah, just based on my angles, it looks like it's needed. Or at least needed to support the bishop. Yeah, because actually one thing I could do with the bishop is just put this here right now. Put the rook over. And actually bishop can be on the ground. You can go here. And then come and get the key. So now the rook can come around. Just get you out of the way. Your time has been used well, bishop. Oh, 2 trapped bishops that actually just straight up cannot escape. So they need the rook to help them in order for the pawn to ascend. And it does look like it needs to be the rook to get to the key. So I guess it's like first the rook does its rookly duties to save the bishops. And then the bishops will return the favor, I guess. So like I can get this down here. And then this here, so the rook can come over. I imagine this could... Oh, can this be a knight? I think it could be a knight. Hold on, let's see if I'm right. Bam, 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 bam. Actually, I think it had to be a knight. Oh, that's a lot of locks. And a lot of keys. Is the key corresponded to all the locks? It is. So this is like a puzzle where you don't want to touch the keys. They are the obstacle. Well, that means the king's not really going anywhere, but at least the bishop can get out. I imagine the end state is rook here on top of the bishop here. But the bishop's got to get here, I think, from above. Because this spot can actually be accessed on both sides. Now, I guess that means possibly bringing the rook around to help. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. All right, perfect. Gotcha. Dude, this game makes my brain tingle. It's so good. There's a pressure plate. Oh. So the door's only open while the button's held down. What if, like, the rook is on the pressure plate, or the door or whatever, and the king moves? Dead rook. Oh, never mind. He's alive. He was just hiding. Can I move him afterwards? No, I cannot select him. He is still there. Let me go get that key. So it looks like I gotta win with the king, but I think the king's gotta come up through here, which means the rook would have to be here, which would be fine if there wasn't for that door. So I have a new idea. What if the rook's on the button and the king comes around? And maybe to like here or so, because the rook can actually come around this way without needing the door and serve as a stepping stool for your king. That's a lot of knights. Yeah, so it looks like I have to have a knight up here to win. So I just need like a really tall knight tower. Oh, that's kind of messed up. Like, what about this guy down here? He's supposed to be the one, but he can't actually get up. I don't know, that's weird. What if I use a different platform? Like here I can have a knight hanging out. And this actually might be kind of interesting. Because if the knight's hanging out, he might be in a more convenient position for this. Because now he can jump on here and go and win. Oh, that's teamwork. That's a lot of pressure plates. Well, for starters, the rook can go and press it. Oh, and a key. So what, the king's... Oh, I get it. King's got to get the key. Rook has to come off the button so it can use this to prevent it from falling into the pit. Then the rook goes back on the button. That's clever. Okay, so I imagine I got to win with the rook. So if I bring the king back, I could maybe bring it down this way. Hold up. It's not that easy. Yeah, it's like I got to bring the rook over here so that the king can come around. Yeah, this is fine. The king can come down. Maybe go sit on the button, because the rook can always escape with the trapdoor. King on the button. Oh, and then we do the opposite with the king, where the rook goes halfway, the king moves, and then the rook falls on the pressure plate, and then the king goes on the pressure plate again. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's clever. That's a tower of bishops. So right from the get-go, I got to get here, which means I got to get here, which means I got to get here. So again, I need a tower of bishops. That'll do. And actually, I guess that's all I need. But then I gotta make the tower on the other side. And just bring it down and then over. Seems simple enough. I love these puzzles where there's just a ton of one piece. I don't get to upgrade my pawn, so I guess the knight's what wins. So I'm gonna work backwards here. Knight here would come from here, which would fall after coming from here. Then I imagine this pawn would need to be up here, so it could jump over. Then it could come from here, then it could come from here, and then what? It would have to come from here, being on top of a pawn, but I don't know how it would get there in the first place. Is there any way I could actually get on top of the pawn, like where it stands, or on top of this pawn where it stands? Because, like, I guess I'd want to move the pawns out of the way. But then, like, they're kind of blocking, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. Reset. What if the knight hangs out here and this pawn advances? Because I could hang on top of this pawn, then this pawn, and then I can go with the journey. Aha. Yeah, that's what's needed. This pawn is just kind of useless. What is it, just a red herring? Oh, so I got to stack the rook somehow. How would I do that? Because there's only 2 trap doors. Obviously, I have to get the key first. I guess I could do this. So lets me stack it, but not these guys, because once this gives out, it's over. Oh, hold on, what if I get the rooks out of the way? Because now I could stack the tower and actually stack the whole thing. Oh, clever. So that's how you stack rooks. And then I got to do it again. Ah, very cool. A tower of towers. A castle of castles. Looks like to me the king has to win this one. So knight's got to come down to help. Do what knights do. Serve your king. The king can get to the next step. But here, the desired square is actually blocked. So what, knight's got to come around like this then? Well, no, the knight has to go where the king is. Hold on, I could do something like this. No. If the king goes here, the knight could come around like that. That's the catch, I guess. Seems legit. Then I could do something kind of similar like this. Just getting the knight into position. That's the puzzle. All right. Looks to me like the king's got to win. So I'll just kind of use the rook wherever it's needed. Yeah, as a stepping stool again. See how far the king can get. It's actually get pretty far with the help of the rook. And actually, the rook can help out pretty easily. Let's see, I guess I got to get up and around like that. So there we go. Level 30. The whole challenge is getting to the key in the corner. Oh, and also rescuing the bishop, because that's not going anywhere. Well, I guess that means I need the rooks to come to the rescue. I think it's rooks plural, because I got to send you around like this and come and help out your king. All right, got the key. But now I gotta go rescue the bishop, so I'm wondering if getting the king here is helpful at all. Well, it means I can bring the rook over to come and help the bishop, so I guess that counts for something. Yeah, get him out of here. I think that's actually all that's needed because the bishop's got the king. All right. Dude, these are awesome puzzles. 30 puzzles done. Let me know if you want to see more. In the meantime, I got a lot of chess-related puzzle games that you can check out. Go watch those, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and peace.